It was an action-packed day in Antigua. A lot of wickets fell, including a hat trick as well, and some nervy moments on the field with fielders getting injured and walking on and off the field. Let's see what happened in the third T20I between West Indies and Pakistan in this episode of The Outside View. What happened in the match? After losing the toss in the first couple of matches, Javier Khan won the toss and opted to bat first. And both the openers got them off to a brisk start, but Shamilia Connell came back strongly and rattled the Pakistan top order. Yet again, it was left to Nida Dar and Alia Riaz to revive the Pakistan innings. But with Anisa Mohammed picking up three crucial wickets in the middle overs, Riaz was left to fight the lone battle. It got only worse when Stephanie Taylor picked up a hat trick of becoming the second only West Indian to pick up a T20 hat trick in the final over of the innings. Taylor dismissed Alia Riaz, Diana Baig, and Anam Ahmed in the second, third, and fourth ball of the 20th over, and with that, Pakistan were all out for 102. Alia Riaz was the top scorer with 29 from 35 balls, and West Indies needed 103 runs to complete a 3-0 whitewash. Searching for their first win of the series, Pakistan bowlers gave a tough time to the West Indies openers, especially with Diana Baig at the center of the all three dismissals in the first three overs. Haley Matthews' poor form continued as she hit one straight to Diana Baig at short cover, and the pacer followed it up with the wickets of Deandra Dowden and Koshana Knight of consecutive deliveries in the third over. West Indies were down to 17 for 3, and the onus was on Chedi Nation and Stephanie Taylor to keep them in the chase. Although Nation got out after a while, Taylor stayed till the end, scoring an unbeaten 43, taking the team across the line and making sure they won the series 3-0. Now let's move on to the performer of the match. There were quite a few to pick from. Diana Baig picking up two wickets for 17 runs, Anisa Mohammed's 3 for 24. But it is very hard to look past Taylor's all round performance that helped West Indies complete the whitewash. Taylor took 4 for 17, including a hat trick in the fag end of the innings. And when batting, coming into bat in a precarious situation, she stayed calm and took the team across the line, scoring an unbeaten 43 along with Kezia Knight. She is the performer of the match for the third T20I. A lot of things happened when West Indies was bowling, but to precisely pinpoint at one moment, it would be the wicket of Nida Dar with Anisa Mohammed, who picked up three wickets in three consecutive overs of us, and which helped Stephanie Taylor clean up the tail in the final over of the innings. Remember, Mohammed was not a part of the squad that travelled to England last year, and this performance is so crucial for her and the team going into the ODI series. Right, that's it for the T20I series. Both the teams will be prepping for the five-match ODI series, especially going into the World Cup next year. A lot of cricket is about to happen with the ODI series between West Indies and Pakistan, the T20I series between England and India. We will be bringing all to you here on Women's Cricket Zone. This is Gomez signing off. Thank you for watching the outside view.